How do we know that God is guiding us? How do we know that it's His sign, His direction that we are following? It's a good question. Because you don't want to go down the wrong path. You don't want to find yourself in an environment or being surrounded by people who might have bad intentions or aren't what God has planned for you. So how can you decipher whether you're walking God's path or something else? You see, I recently just finished Exodus, and something really cool was how God led the Israelites out of Egypt, and His presence was noted by a cloud. They would follow this cloud through the desert in order to get to where they needed to go. And so it was a cloud by the day, and whenever nighttime came around, the cloud burned and they could see the flame as they were walking. So regardless of where they were, whether it was light or dark, they could follow God. And I think there's a lot of really interesting connections we can make to that. Sometimes we think that, oh, just because it's dark or just because our situation might not be with the light of hope, we can't find God. But the truth is, in the darkness, in the times where we might not be able to see our surroundings, that's when God shines the brightest. We just have to have the faith to look and to seek for His guidance. It's easy to think, oh, well, maybe we should go back. That's what the Israelites did. It got tough. Their journey kept going and going, and they're like, you know what? We had it so much better in Egypt when we were in slavery, when we were trapped, when we had no freedom. God wasn't near us. We could do what we wanted. But they weren't actually thinking that. It was a doubt. It was their own fear of the future and the uncertainty that caused them to think that. God's presence was still leading them where they needed to go. And you had people like Moses and his brother Aaron who could continue to faithfully lead his people. Even though there was grumbling, even though there were times where they wanted to turn around, the faith of Moses led them to keep going. And so in these times where you're lost, you don't have direction, have faith to look to God. He will keep you going where you need to go. It might be hard and it might be scary or uncomfortable, but faith is doing things even when you're uncomfortable, even when you're scared, because God will be with you. And in that you find security. And so I encourage you to keep seeking. Even if you don't know where you're going, even if you're feeling a little lost, look to God, because He's guiding you by day and night, good times and bad times. He's there with you. Look for His light, and He will get you where you need to go. Keep searching, and you'll find your faith, and you'll find the love of God in ways you can't imagine. Amen.